you guys knew the kind of size and problems that Mobley and others with Mobley and Jared Allen will cause, and how much did the offensive rebounding and the second chance opportunities impact this game?
Yeah, it doomed us. I mean, it started in the first quarter, and honestly, Allen had a couple there, but it was Strus attacking. It was other guys. I mean, those guys had 7 offensive rebounds, but as a team, they had 22. So they didn't even account for half of their offensive rebounds. So I thought our guys played an unbelievable game in so many areas, but, going against one of the best teams, if not the best team in the league, and have that offensive performance, we score 123 against the elite defense that they are. You can't give a team 31 freebies, second chance points, and we didn't have it. And that's got to be something we absolutely have to address. We have to own even more, because that can't be an Achilles heel thing for us if we want to get where we want to get to as a team.
To what do you attribute the offensive rebounding?
They wanted it more, and we didn't, and we got to find a way to fight harder.
What was your vantage point on the little kerfuffle between Don and Dez and then the benches?
A competitive game and kind of spilled over, and the officials handled it great, and that happens in the NBA. 2 guys competing, teams competing, and luckily it didn't escalate to anything further.
So you guys now get home for a nice home stretch. How rewarding is that going to be to sort of regroup and recalibrate and get back to where you guys have been tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I told the guys, after this, road trip coming out of the break, obviously, tough to be 1-2, and records aside, I thought we made progressive improvement just with a mentality. It all starts there. I mean, there's plenty of things we got to clean up: the rebounding, breakdowns, on defense, some better execution on offense. There's all kinds of things within the game, but I thought we came in with a better mentality from the Indy game, Orlando game to tonight. And yeah, sadly, we didn't get the result, but we got to work on the things that we know we can control, and we don't want to hold us back, and double down on the things that we know are successful, things offensively and defensively. So overall, it's going to be great to get back home, but we can't get complacent. 5-game homestand. Excuse me. We got to put in the work. It's going to only get tougher from here. In my line of them, the road's only going to get tougher, which requires even more and the best version of yourself and the team. So that's what we got to focus on day in and day out.
Jaren sat a chunk in the third quarter with a little foul trouble. I think this is the career low fouls per game for him this year. But where do you see him developing in that area, defending without?
Yeah, I mean, he's improved. I mean, there was probably some that I was like, yeah, that was a foul, but I think there was maybe 2 out there that were very questionable that maybe weren't called in the first quarter. And consistency, I was a little confused there. And the call's a call, and sometimes you think you're going to challenge it, but then you're not going to trust that the challenge is going to get overturned given the inconsistency. But overall, he's done great all season long. Block shots, steals, his mentality when he's in those situations. You see how he came in the fourth quarter. I mean, he sat for 10 minutes in the third quarter, and he came out and he had a big impact in that fourth quarter, especially late. So proud of him. He wears it hard. But this is, again, it's an anomaly because, sometimes I'm not quite sure what's going on out there.
How important for a guy who challenges as many shots as he does at the rim, how important of a skill is that to hone?
I mean, it's huge. I mean, the speed, physicality of this sport, at times we're funneling guys to him by game plan design, so that puts the onus on him to, make sure he's protecting the rim without fouling, because we absolutely need him on the floor. We know how impactful he is to, our winning success and team success, and it's huge. I mean, he's only gotten better each and every year just with the timing of blocks, guys going to his body, how he's able to maintain verticality and still get his hands on, ball and not body. It's unbelievable, and you see him getting steals and anticipation on drives. It's awesome to see his growth, but it's unique, and not many people can do it.
Hey, Coach, where do you rate Zach Edey's progress? And before the season, maybe you project how he played the season. Is he as good as you thought, or maybe behind the progress, or kind of?
Yeah, I'm never one when a rookie comes in to set an expectation, say you better meet this by a certain date or anything like that. I just want to see progress day in and day out. This kid's been phenomenal, learning the speed of the game, new terminology, new system, compared to what he was playing at Purdue. You see him blocking shots, getting rebounds. Sometimes the ball's going to bounce his way. It's not. He's just got to continue to figure out that level of speed and physicality in certain moments against especially really good bigs, really good teams. But his progress day in and day out has been phenomenal, no matter what his minutes is. I mean, he's, I think someone told me, we've been studying, he's one of the most impactful rookies in the NBA this season when he's on the floor. So that's all that matters when we talk to the beginning of the season. It's all about impact and winning no matter what's out there, and he's continued to make that impact, and so far success this year, and we're expecting more.
Thanks, Coach.
Great. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.